Hi everyone, Manuela Marcheggiani from Isomers Skincare. Welcome to our channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's important for our channel that you share the information. It really means a lot to us. And this way we can continue to bring more content that is useful. Today, we are going to talk about how to build a body care routine. When building a body care routine, it's very similar to building a skincare routine. I mean, a lot of us don't really realize or come to make that connection that the skin on your body is like the skin on your face. So the same things that we consider for skincare for our face, we should really consider for our body as well. Skin is skin. So we want to have the same functionalities. We want to go through the same processes. We want to go through the same thinking process as well. And similar ingredients formulated for the body, okay? Because in some points the pH could be a little bit different, the target can be a little bit different, the thickness can be a little bit different. That's why we want to use a body product versus a face product. Also, the area is a lot larger, so you know that you also keep into consideration. But we're going to go through the same kind of reasoning. So the first thing to do is to determine your skin type. You want to determine your skin type. Are you oily? Are you dry? Do you have some breakout? Do you have like issues on your skin? And that is going to determine the kind of routine you're going to follow. Once you've determined your skin type, we're going to start with the cleansing routine because that's step one. So you want to cleanse appropriately. So you cleanse for your oily skin, you cleanse for your dry skin. So your cleanser is going to be appropriate. You can call it a body wash if you will. So look for body washes that are not going to strip your skin. The ones that are pH more acidic, they're going to be able to give you the cleanse that you need to take away the dirt, take away the oil or buildup on your skin, help reduce the dryness or the flakiness of your skin. That step one is cleansing. Cleansing should be done regularly and consistently, so you want to be able to clean your skin every day, right? Because our body does sweat or detoxifies or rubs against fabric. So there's a lot of interaction with your skin and other elements. So cleansing it helps to normalize it as well as keeping it safe. After cleansing, or part of the cleansing, is exfoliation. Just like our face, we want to exfoliate the skin on our body. We want to, if you have, you're prone to breakout or to bumps or to, even when you're feeling the back of your arms, right? And you've got those little bumps back there. Maybe it's not, it's not acne, but what it is that the skin is not soft, the cells are not open, so the hair cannot come through. That's really what's happening. On your legs, can you feel it sometimes on your calf area or on your inner thighs? You get these little bumps, right? A lot of times that is, again, because hair is getting trapped under the keratinized cells. It's not releasing through. How do you solve that? Exfoliation. I used to love, and I still do, but I used to love, especially when I was younger, to take like a loofah or some type of loofah or brush and scrub those areas every time I'm in the shower. I opt for scrubbing them. I also opt for gommage at certain times. That's another thing that I absolutely love because this is the function of the exfoliation for your body. It's going to help release the hair, which is very important because that'll soften the skin as well because you won't feel those bumps on the arms. It will also clear up the skin because a lot of times, even though you can feel the bumps, some people actually have red dots, especially on the inner thigh where the skin tends to rub together. So the exfoliation is going to help clear that up. It's also going to help release the oils. It's also going to help soften your skin. It helps improve your skin texture. A lot of benefits to exfoliating the skin on your body. If you find, because it's a large area, you really don't want to spend that much time every day, do it at least twice a week. Start slowly, but when you start to see the benefits, I think you're going to want to do it much more regularly, especially in problematic areas. And especially targeting things like knees and elbows, because a lot of times you can look in a mirror, and I've seen people who've done that. They'll be like, your elbow looks like it belongs to some turtle or somebody else. It doesn't even look like it's your skin, right? Because it's built up so much keratin. So exfoliate that area and you can really address it. Applying retinol to the body. So there are formulations out there, and there is a lot of questions out there about applying retinol to the body. And absolutely you should, because retinol, derivative of vitamin A, this is going to help with your collagen production. It's going to help with lines and wrinkles, which also helps with sagging skin and elasticity. Very important, and we want that. We don't want sagging skin anywhere. You know, you don't want it on your belly, you don't want it on your knees, you don't want it on, cellulite areas, okay? The retinol is going to help with your skin texture. It's going to help with your skin integrity. So this is the good time. So after, you're cleansing, then you exfoliate. Then you're going to put a moisturizer on, right? Or you can actually have a retinol product at this point, either with or without your moisturizer. This is all going to be dependent on what area you're treating, if you want to just be universal, or if you have certain stubborn areas, you may want to boost that retinol at that point. But this is the time to utilize it. This is also something to note. If you are using a retinol product, use it at nighttime. That's where I guide you to use it. Don't use it in the daytime. Because if you're using it in the daytime, and your skin is exposed to the UV. So say it's summertime and you're gonna be wearing a bathing suit and you've put retinol product on. In essence, the UV is going to neutralize the retinol in the daytime. So it's not really giving you that anti-aging benefit that you want. So your retinol product is best either at nighttime or if you use it in the daytime on covered skin. So skin that is covered by clothing so that it's not interacting with the UV. After retinol, it's important to then apply your moisturizer. So you want a moisturizer that is suitable for your skin type. It also is going to help with the retinol treatment, okay? And this is because when you have a moisture, you put the retinol on first, then you have a moisturizer over top, the retinol is forced to go through and not be evaporated off. So that's also a really good reason why you want to layer on top of your retinol, especially for anti-aging, skin softening, skin boosting. There are so many benefits to doing it that way. So in the summertime, you're going to use a more lightweight moisturizer. In the wintertime, you're going to use a heavier moisturizer. But it is the layer that you're going to put on after your treatment of retinol on your skin. With the moisturizers that you're looking for your skin type. So if you've got dry skin, you're going to want to look for things that have ceramides in it. If you have sensitive skin as well, sensitive, dry, flaky skin, ceramides are important. Sometimes if you've got super dry skin, butters are really good because those lipids are really going to help seal in and really help reinforce that skin barrier. That's important as well. A formula that's really good will contain a bit of butter in there, butters. So it could be a shea butter, it can be a different kind of plant butter, and that just is going to add to the lubricity of the formulation. It's going to contain ceramides, it's going to contain hyaluronic acid. That's really good to moisture binder. Another booster for the skin that's really softening, so it has a double duty that I love looking for in formulations, is lactic acid. It is an alpha hydroxy acid, but in this case, because it's also naturally occurring within your skin, it plays a dual role. So it keeps the skin exfoliated in the sense that it keeps it, I like to say, open. Technically it's not open, but what I mean, it has a good channel of communication, but also boosts moisturization, which really helps, especially for dry and sensitive skin types. So when you're taking care of your body and now you've got some issues, so maybe you have cellulite, maybe you have stretch marks. I don't have stretch marks. That's one thing I don't have, and there's one thing that I have so many of the other issues, so I'm glad that I was saved by one. But the cellulite issue, for example. So if you're using a formulation that's just targeting the cellulite or just targeting the stretch mark, that's not going to give you all of the benefits that you want. So what you're going to have to do, just like you do for your face, for your body, you've got to treat the skin the same. You've got your cleanser, you've got your exfoliant, then go in with your stretch mark treatment or your retinol treatment at that point, and then you're going to put your moisturizer over top. So before the moisturizing step, I want you to do your specific target routine. Are you working on bust firming? Are you working on slimming the thigh area or smoothing it out with the cellulite? Are you focusing on stretch mark? This is where you're going to bring it into your skincare routine. So after your retinol and before your moisturizer, that's where you put it in. And I know it seems like a multi-layer step, but it's very similar to your face, right? Because skin is skin and it's going to require the same kind of treatment. You also want to think about the weight of your products. You want to go from more lightweight, water-based to your heavy, richer ones. Your moisturizer cream at the end is usually the heaviest, and your treatments are lighter weight in between. So we're taking you to that point where you go to your heaviest cream to finish off the treatment. Don't forget SPF. Just like the face, body, at the end, any part of your skin that is exposed should be protected by SPF. So you may not, in the winter, or if you're wearing an outfit, you don't have to put SPF on your entire body, but your hands, for example, your arms, your shoulders, your décolleté, like this area here, this is like chronically aged on a lot of people. It's so neglected. So just be mindful of when you're doing a body routine, what are you wearing that day? What's exposed to the UV? And make sure those areas are touched up with SPF. That's really important. The next thing is, it's really important to have a routine and to stay consistent with your routine. Consistency is key. If you are targeting your skin on your body and you have a goal, slimming, toning, lifting, hydrating, doing it once is not going to give you the results. Doing it every day a little bit, being consistent, following up with this routine, you're going to start to see these changes and they're going to be maintained and you're going to be much more successful and you'll start to see other benefits and your skin will clear up, it'll get stronger. So it is a process. So it's important to be consistent. It's also important to pay attention to what you're willing to do. Okay, so how many steps are you willing to do every day or every other day, okay, consistently? And are you willing to adjust as needed? Because some days you do need more, some days you need less. Some days you wake up and you have like a new thing going on and you've got to address it. So be aware of these things, and although you have a routine, and although you have these products, you're going to want to adjust as needed so that every day you're giving your body and your skin exactly what it needs. Just like your face, treat your body with the same level of interest. I find it very interesting that, we're Canadian, North American. And in Canada, and I think the United States is very similar. In North America, I think we're very similar, is that we focus a lot on our face and hands, But in Europe, they focus on the entire body. So they're much more predisposed to spending a lot more time and effort and energy on the body. But I think we can do that as well. It's just the same routine. So, and you feel so much better. Your clothes go on better, you feel better, you just have a more awareness of yourself. So I think it's really important that we take this step and do a complete routine, because we forget that we're all connected. And I think it's important. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this conversation on how to build a body care routine, and make it your own. Make it something that is fun, that you're gonna get the results, and have little goals for yourself. Like, I used to get so discouraged when I used to see this or used to see that, and then I just used to work out a little plan. And no one really has to know, but you know, and you feel so much better for it. Hope you enjoyed this conversation. I look forward to your comments and questions. Thanks for spending time with us today. Bye.